So, what we're going to be talking about tonight is we're going to be doing a brief gratitude meditation. Last year, 2020 was a rough year for a lot of people. It's a rough year for me too. I was going through some things in my personal life, and I was really struggling. At one point, I was really struggling emotionally and psychologically. And as I was going through this really tough time, I tried to remember to stay on top of my mindfulness practice. So I was going through like moments where I felt really upset, really depressed, really alone. And as I'm sitting and meditating, I remembered something that I saw, a meme that I saw on the internet. And the meme said, what if God took everything away from you tomorrow that you forgot to be grateful for today? And that really hit home with me, because here I was laying in a bed feeling sorry for myself, like we all do sometimes, which I guess is a defense mechanism, I'm not sure. But I'm sitting there feeling sorry for myself when I realized, what if God did take away everything that I forgot to be grateful for today? What if today I have all these things around me that I should be saying thank you to God for? I appreciate you giving me this gift. What if I didn't say anything about any of that stuff? And then tomorrow I woke up and it was all gone. Kids, gone. House, gone. Job, gone. Food, gone. Clothing, gone. Friends, gone. All because I wasn't grateful. Because yes, I was going through a tough time, but still it's necessary to be grateful for the things that I have, because whatever I have in my life, I have the capacity within me to take it, use it for strength, empower myself, and draw something from that, and continue to build my life from that. You can just have one friend, and with that one friendship, that one relationship, you can build an entire life with that. You might have just enough food in the refrigerator for one meal, but that one meal can give you the fuel and give you the energy so you can go out into the world and conquer the world and achieve even more things. You might have a crappy car, but you have a car. You might have to walk, but you're able to walk. So I decided to begin a daily practice, and I do it every single day, unless I'm in some kind of a crazy rush, which sometimes happens. But I try my best to be as consistent with it as possible. Where every day I make sure, on top of my other regular mindfulness and meditation practice and my regular studies, because I study every day, like every day I read a ridiculous amount of books. Actually, if you get a chance, read this book. It's called Becoming Your Own Therapist. And there's another another part added to it called Make Your Mind an Ocean by Lama Yeshe. I was reading this book a little while ago. Very profound book. But yeah, I study like a lot and meditate and I'm mindful a lot, but I decided to add on top of that gratitude. I wanted to make sure every single day I sat down for at least 5 minutes and had a gratitude meditation, but I also want to make it a ritual, because rituals are very powerful ways of communicating to your unconscious mind. And I really wanted gratitude to become a part of how I think. So every single day, I turn off the lights. I'll take a shower. After I take a shower, I'll come out of the shower, sit down, turn off the lights, and I'll light a candle. And I'll just sit there for 5 minutes, sometimes longer, sometimes 7 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes a half an hour. And I'll get into a meditative zone just by thinking of all the things and listing all the things that have been bestowed upon me that I'm grateful for. And it's amazing how even in my darkest hour, even when things seemed the worst and I was the most stressed out and I was at the most in need, I could always think of a very long list of things that I'm grateful for. And after a while, something very interesting started to happen. I became grateful for things that I never thought I would be grateful for. And I started to become grateful even for my challenges, even for the times where I had to go through hardships, even through the times where I was miserable and unhappy. Even in the darkness, I realized that I should be grateful for the darkness. I should be grateful for not having the things that I want, because not having the things that I want helped me to learn about myself. This year, I lost a few things that were important to me and a few people who were important to me. But it was that struggle of loss that made me look at myself to see who I really was and learn about what I was truly capable of. When things are going very well, you ride that wave and it's wonderful and it's beautiful. But typically those are not the moments where you're learning about yourself. When you get what you want, you're not really learning about yourself. It's when what you want is taken from you, where you have to look within yourself and see what you're made of, and also see why you're attached to certain things. Sometimes you might lose something that might be a big deal in your mind, and you might get a lesson about attachment. Why am I holding on to this? I know it doesn't serve me. I know it's not good for me. Why am I holding on to it? So, and it's the same thing quite often with jobs, with relationships, with friendships. Why am I holding on to this? Once you lose it, you ask yourself, why was I holding on to it so much? Why was I so afraid of losing it, and I know it's not good for me? So I learned something about myself through the various losses that I had over the course of the year. And I learned about my relationships with other people and things that I need to work on, but also things that I should really be happy about. Hey, how are you? We got a new guest in. Everybody say hello to the guest. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm really great. I became grateful for the losses, and became grateful for the challenges, and became grateful for everything that was heaped upon me. I was listening to a man who was talking about Kabbalah, and he was saying in Kabbalah, one of the secrets of Kabbalah is that human beings realize that there's nothing we can give God, and that our relationship to God is based entirely upon bestowal. Allison, how are you? Bestowal meaning that we can only receive gifts. God can give us gifts. We can't give God anything. And that makes us quite uncomfortable at times. But it makes you realize that you're constantly being gifted with things from God. Even your challenges are gifts. All God can do is bless you. Even through your hardships, it's a blessing. And that's how my mind began to change as I began to sit and focus on gratitude every single day. Yes, there are struggles. Yes, there are hardships. Yes, there are things that in the past I wish I could change, but as I became more grateful, I became more able to use the superpower of acceptance. I began to use the superpower of just allowing things to be as they are, and just understanding that within me is the capacity to handle these things. But also, I became more aware of the fact that energy in the universe is like a sine wave. There's ups and downs in a sine wave. And that's just a natural flow of energy in the universe. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and you can't cling to either one. And by being miserable when times are hard, you're in essence clinging to your misery. The hard times are going to come, but they're also going to go. The blessings are going to come, but they're also going to go. And appreciate both. Once you learn to appreciate both, no hardship can truly shake you. And no blessing can take you off your square of righteousness. Just see it all as a part of universal energy. It's just a part of life, good or bad. And once you achieve that mindset, you can cruise. You can just cruise through situations. And every situation becomes a blessing once you understand that the supreme energy, whether you call it God, the goddess, the most high, whatever term you use to describe it, nature, the universe, is only giving us gifts. Even in hardship, it's only giving us gifts. It's giving us insight into ourselves and guiding us along a path towards divinity, collective divinity. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a moment just to have a brief, hopefully very beneficial meditation session. Katie, you're very welcome, and thank you for being here tonight. So let's have a very brief meditation session where we show our gratitude to the universe and show our gratitude to ourselves. There's a lot of beauty within us that we're not grateful for. We're so busy trying to meet somebody else's standards and so busy trying to create this reality that we think is quote unquote better than what we have now. We forget to be grateful for the gifts that we have already within us. We are so beautiful. We never say that, and we're taught not to. But I really began to tap into new levels of happiness when I learned how to say, I'm beautiful and I like myself. Jane, thank you very much. I have an amazing mind. Thank you. You do too. Like minds attract one another. So if you see beauty in me, it's because there's beauty in you. All right, so everybody, let's begin our meditation session. If you're sitting, sit up straight. If you're laying down, lay down and stretch your legs out. Let's breathe in slowly through the nose. Expand your belly. Take the breath all the way down to the bottom of the belly. Let it go up, and fill up your chest. Hold it for a moment, and then slowly breathe it out through the lips. As you breathe out, push your belly in. And do again. Now, if you're not used to breathing like this, your body might try to take control of how you're letting air in and out, so it might try to speed up how you're breathing. But make sure you maintain control of the breath. Herein lies the mystery. If you can control how you breathe, you can control everything else. As you breathe in and out, make sure you loosen your muscles as the air flows in and out of you. Let the shoulders drop. Notice if you have tension in your arms, let the tension go. Let the tension in your neck go. Continue to breathe and just let the tension go wherever you find it. Scan your body. Find tension in the belly, just relax those muscles. And remember, you're not at war with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to fight the mind to quiet it. You don't have to fight the body to release the tension. Once you are understanding of the body and understanding why you keep all this tension, your body will let the tension go naturally. And your mind will let the thoughts go naturally. But you have to show understanding. You have to show love. Be loving to yourself. Now I want you to envision in your mind something that you're truly grateful for. With me, I always imagine my sons. Begin by imagining that my sons are safe and happy, that they have all the things that they need, including me. And I'm truly grateful when I see them smile. I'm truly grateful when I see them laugh. Grateful when I see them learn. Whatever you're grateful for, just imagine it in your mind. See all the details. Make the image as sharp and detailed as you can. Now, what is this you're feeling inside? This sense of gratitude. What does it feel like? Just imagine what the gratitude feels like. And you don't have to put it in words. You don't have to describe it. I just want you to experience it. This deep sense of gratitude. Does the gratitude feel warm in your belly? Or does it light up your heart? Does the gratitude help you relax your spine? Responds to the gratitude, just notice it. Just notice the feeling and the experience of gratitude. Just notice it as deeply as you can. Now, as your body feels this sense of gratitude, I want you to imagine that this sense of gratitude is beginning to completely engulf you. It's beginning to spread all across your body. And your mind begins to relax and ease as you feel this deep sense of gratitude take over. Your thoughts begin to slow down. And your only thought experience is gratitude. Your breathing slows down. Becomes gratitude begins to manifest itself as a light and go from your entire body from top to bottom. Beautiful, bright, golden light with stars glistening within it. Like a beautiful golden universe shining within you and all around you. And each star, each heavenly jewel is a gift from the Supreme. Even the ones you can't see, even the blessings that you have not received, be grateful for all of it. Grateful for all the wonderful experiences you've had. Be grateful for every time you smile. Think back to the last time you smiled. And then think back to the time you smiled before that. The time you smiled before that. Isn't it amazing how many times we smile and we are not grateful for it? Can you even remember the last time or the time before that where you smiled? Every smile must be enjoyed. It must be appreciated. Think of the last time you felt a sense of awe. Be grateful for it. Think of the last time you were touched in a friendly way. Be grateful. The last kiss. The last show of affection. Think of the last time you felt a sense of cozy comfort. The last time you enjoyed silence while you were alone. The last time you learned something new that made you feel complete. So many small experiences that might not even seem dynamic. They are not epic experiences, they are not grandiose experiences, but we experience them, they are there. Be grateful for them, for the things big and small, for the blessings that are life-changing, the blessings that help us to only sustain the life that we have. Grateful for these things. Don't let these experiences go by without being recognized. Be grateful for life itself. Be grateful for the star that exploded trillions of years ago. It spat its fire across the galaxies and all the elements, all the secrets that lie within its heart, slowly drifted across space. Over the span of millennia, through galactic clouds, through asteroid belts, through the gravitational pull of other cosmic and celestial bodies, eventually finding our planet and finding our water and landing on the surface of the earth. And the divine mind of the universe brought you forth into being after all this time. You are here. Your life began light years and light years away. Now you are here in this moment. Be grateful for that. You were pulled from the divine mind of the cosmos. You are a gift, and be grateful for that. Imagine yourself in your mind. See yourself as you are, sitting in your chair or lying in your bed. Visualize what you're wearing, how you're sitting. See your face, see your hair, see your closed eyes, see the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out slowly. There are no flaws in you. Do not let any insecurities creep in at this moment. I want you to be grateful for you. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for the uniqueness of your thoughts, the uniqueness of your experiences. The uniqueness of your sense of humor, your personal perspective, your taste in music, your relationships with others. Be grateful to yourself for every time you show someone else kindness. Be grateful for all the time you did something that made someone's world shine. Be grateful for all your experiences. Be grateful for you. The world is grateful for you. The universe is grateful for you. I want you to be grateful for you. The same sense of gratitude you felt spreading across your body and across your thoughts. Imagine that same gratitude when you think of who you are. I am grateful for you. I am grateful you are here with me in this moment. The universe can only give blessings. You are here. You are a blessing. I am grateful for this life. I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful that we are all here together in the moment. There are no boundaries within the boundless. There are no separations between our grateful minds. I feel your energy and I want you to feel my energy. And I'm grateful for that at this moment. Grateful that we can edify each other. I'm truly Continue to notice your body. Continue to relax your body. And just go deeper. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to completely fall into this infinite ocean of gratitude. Enjoy this deep sense of boundless love. How is everybody doing? Eva, glad you can join us. Favorite Eva, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Alright, so before we go, would anybody like to share their gratitude experience, share their feelings during meditation? No, it's okay. It's okay, Favorite Diva. We don't mind. We're just glad you're here. Glad you joined us. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ending this live stream, and then we're going to be doing another live stream at 11:11. We're going to talk about Indra's Net. You felt the gratitude energy of me and the collective? I felt that too. I felt being here with you guys really deep in the experience, Elizabeth. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Alright, before we go, anybody have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to offer? Anything you want to say, anything you want to ask before we head on out, and then we'll rejoin at 11:11. Anybody got anything for me? No? Okay. So, I'm going to be ending this live stream. I'll be seeing you guys again at 11:11. If you can join us, I will talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.